There was once a girl named Persephone. She was young, full of life, and loved the flowers and the sunshine. Her mother, Demeter, was the goddess of nature. She loved Persephone more than anything. She protected her. She kept her safe. But one day, something changed. A man was watching Persephone. His name was Hades, the king of the underworld. He was powerful, he was cold, and he wanted Persephone. So, one day, when Persephone was picking flowers, the ground suddenly opened. A dark chariot came out of the earth. Before she could scream, Hades grabbed her and took her away. The world went dark, the flowers withered, and Persephone was gone. When Persephone opened her eyes, she was no longer in the warm sun. She was deep underground in a cold, silent palace. Hades told her,
"You will be my queen."
She didn't want this. She didn't choose this. But Hades smiled.
"You will love it here."
At first, Persephone cried. She missed her mother. She missed the sky. But Hades was kind. He gave her jewels. He gave her riches. He gave her a throne, but not freedom. Hades called it love. But love does not steal. Love does not trap. Persephone was in a golden cage. Far away, Demeter was searching for her daughter. She called her name, but Persephone did not answer. She was trapped. Demeter was heartbroken. She refused to let the earth grow. The trees died. The rivers froze. The world turned into winter. Nothing could live without Persephone. People begged Zeus, the king of the gods, "Please help us. We are starving." And finally, Zeus spoke to Hades.
"Let Persephone go."
But Hades was clever. He gave Persephone a small gift, a pomegranate.
"Eat, my love,"
he said. She was hungry, she was weak, and she took a bite. Hades smiled. Now she could never fully leave. Zeus made a new rule. Persephone would spend half the year with her mother, but for the other half, she would return to Hades. At first, Persephone was sad. But then something changed. She realized something. She was no longer a little girl. She was no longer just Demeter's daughter, and she was no longer Hades' prisoner. She was Persephone, the queen of the underworld. She stood tall. She was strong. She made the underworld her own. She created her own power, guided lost souls, brought justice to the forgotten, and ruled not with fear, but with wisdom. She turned darkness into light, planting life where only shadows had existed before. Maybe you too have felt trapped. Maybe someone told you this is love, but you feel small, lost, alone. Maybe, like Persephone, you had no choice. But listen, you are not weak. Maybe your past was dark, but you can create your own light. You are not just someone's daughter, not just someone's lover. You are you, and you are powerful, just like Persephone. The past does not define you. You define yourself.